love blossoms. I do. I really love when blossoms come out, and this is a kind of weird time of year almost, because it's autumn and this is the orange jasmine blossoming and ready to come out and thrive, and I'm like, it's an odd time of year. I'm taking a break between coaching calls, and the blossoms got me to thinking, how well are your team blossoming and thriving? Okay, particularly when it's maybe different season now. Okay, a quarter has ended, we're in a brand new quarter, and have you taken time with your team to think about their growth and nurturing them? What do they need in order to be their best selves, to really thrive and grow? Because stagnancy can be a real problem with team, okay, when they're not being nurtured, not being given opportunities, not having a chance to contribute and add value and really brainstorm together. Is the business growing? Is the department? Is the team? How is it looking? Is it green and growing or ripe and rotting? Now, ripe and rotting sounds pretty harsh. However, it is a reality of some teams where there's an enormous amount of conflict that's not dealt with, worked with. Conflict's a really great thing among teams. Okay, you want conflict. Conflicts is a differing of opinions. It's different ideas. People not agreeing. That's great. We don't all have to agree. But there has to be communication that enables conflict to be dealt with, for people to start understanding why people are doing what they're doing and why they are like they are. Okay, never make assumptions that people aren't doing a great job because they don't know how. Okay, people are not their behaviours. Sometimes you have to actually go and have a deeper look and understand what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, what's really the thinking that is creating the behaviours or not? So, blossoms thriving, are the team thriving, or do they need a little help? And in great ways, simple ways that you can help your team thrive are things like re-looking at your team meetings and how you have your meetings, how you run them, what you do, don't do, what you say, don't say. Can you be making sure that there's more why built in to the discussions? First up, often meetings go straight to the how. How are we doing? What's on today? What are the jobs we've got to get through today? Who's doing what? And it's really fast because people think a fast meeting is a great meeting. It is, but what happens when some of those really important needs of people aren't being met? Validation, acknowledgement, their status, appreciation, their certainty. Do they know what's on? Or do they know what you're up to? Are you sharing what's going on, a bigger picture, okay, for the team, for the business, the organisation? So sometimes you need to rejig how you're doing your team meetings. Are you having the one-on-ones? Or again, does a team member get sort of not necessarily forgotten, but just people get so busy in their day-to-day, okay? Are you taking the time to reschedule? Or does it just get pushed out week after week, and suddenly, it's been 2-3 months since I've actually had a one-on-one chat with someone to check in and see if they're thriving, okay? Or are they a bit stuck? Are they going okay? Have you asked, are you okay? How are you doing? Because a chat yesterday with a client following up on a session we'd had together, she really had to take some time and sit down with one of her guys and say, are you okay? Because he wasn't. And by opening up that conversation, they were able to come up with a little plan to help him deal with the pressure. He was feeling the pressure, overload, not feeling so great inside, and so that pressure was just pushing him over the edge as well. So, you need to make sure that your team have the space and environment to thrive and grow. And that means taking the time to communicate really well, one-on-one and as a team. The other thing about team is it's really easy to get so caught up in that day-to-day that you're only focusing on the here and the now, what's immediate right in front of you, day by day, week by week. And it's a really, really great way to take some time out and make sure you're putting in quarterly meetings where you're talking much more about the bigger picture, the goals for the business, what's been achieved, where you're headed, what's exciting on the plan. Brainstorm ideas. Think about the continuous cycle of improvement. Always, not just, does it happen once every 3 years, but keep that continually. Ask those questions so you're continually getting the input from team. They're my thoughts for today. Sharing between sessions, so I better get back inside. The clock is ticking and get started on another coaching session. We're up to getting ready for harnessing talent. That's one of our 9 modules that we cover in the accelerator program. And super pumped to get that next module rolled out. It's a really exciting one about harnessing talent and really getting people to thrive and grow. So yeah, shout out if you would like a hand with helping your team grow. Take care, huge love, and have an awesome day. Bye now.